We're going to do a brief video on Tesla stock, TSLA, and we've got a daily chart up here of Tesla stock for you to take a look at. We've got a 5-day moving average in green, a 20-day moving average in red, and a 200-day moving average in blue. Let's back up here a little bit, and we can see that Tesla put in a high back here. Remember, this is split adjusted in November of 21 and a low down here in May of 22, and it's working itself back up. It's now crossed over the 200-day moving average. You can see the 200-day moving average is now flat, starting to trend down just a hair, but you can clearly see that it's no longer in an uptrend for the 200-day moving average. So the bottom line of it is Tesla stock is now challenging the 200-day moving average, and let's take a look and see what's going on. This is the 12th, so Friday the 9th closed above the 200-day moving average. So right as we speak, we're getting some interest in Tesla. It looks like we've got about 18 million shares on an average daily volume, about 81 million shares. It's about little after 10:30 here, and Tesla's up $5 a share at 304.72. So there is a lot of activity in Tesla today. But the question is Tesla firmly out of its bear market? It has been in a bear market since early May, and it was technically in a bear market here September 6th. So what do we think about that? Well, let's take a hard look at it real quick. It's above the 200-day moving average, but it's no big deal. It's not. It was above it here and here, so it was above it here in May. That's not a big deal right here. The 200-day moving average is sloping down. The 5-day and the 20-day moving averages are below the 200-day moving average. This is definitely not in a bull market yet. Tesla could easily go up to 320, even 340, and still not technically be, you'd have to call it a bull market at that point, but you know, I wouldn't get too excited at this point because the charts just don't look that great. What we need to see happen to Tesla is we need to see at a bare minimum this 200-day straighten out. Now that's going to take a while, but we need to see it straighten out. We need to see the 20 and the 5-day moving average above the 200-day moving average, and we need to see price. When that happens, we need to see price up in the 320, 325 range. So if by the end of September price is up around 325, 328, we have a 5-day moving average under that price and a 20-day moving average under the 5-day and a blue 200-day moving average under all of those, then I would say this market has turned the corner and is back in a bull market. Not a raging bull market, but back in a bull market. But right this second, I would not say that this market's in a bull market. I would say it's essentially neutral. It's working itself right into the mid-range of this previous decline. I'm not doing the math on a calculator, but roughly 298 is the mid-range, and we're trading right now at around 303, 304. So we're right in the mid-range of this big decline that put it square in a bear market. So that's all that's really going on with Tesla. We can easily say that Tesla's having a bear market rally right now, and until it makes new highs above this 314 and holds them in the 320, as I said, in the 320 to 335ish, maybe even 340 range, you can't really say Tesla's out of its bear market. Do I think Tesla can come out of this bear market and get that high, get as high as 340? Yeah, I think it can easily do that, but we have to see the technical aspects of it fall into place. At a minimum, we've got to get price way above, say 325. We've got to get the 5 and the 20-day above the 200-day. That would be the minimum things we need to do. Do I see the stock turning around and testing these lows that is set back here in September 6th or on September 6th, 265? It's Tesla. It could do that. I don't think that that's going to happen. More than likely what we're going to do is rally up here and this is all from my opinion for entertainment purposes only, but more than likely by the end of September we'll test the 325 to 330 level. Then we'll probably fall back down to the 305ish level, and that's my best analysis for it right now, that we're probably going to test the 320s and then fall back down to the 305 to 37 range to try to pick up some support from at that point a 20-day moving average. That's the best guess. I don't see it falling back down below the 200-day moving average, but it could easily do it short term. For instance, in the next couple days you could get below the 200 moving average. That's no big deal, just like it's no big deal that it's above it today. So you could easily get down in the mid 280s on this stock as well. But I think that if you got that, people would buy it. That's my best guess right this moment. So My short-term analysis for this stock by the end of September is we may get a correction back down to the mid 280s, but we're probably going to at some point before the end of September get a rally up to about 325ish of that range. Again, all entertainment purposes only, all my opinion. Let's go down and see what RBM Research says about it. RBM Research puts out these algorithmically generated buy prices for 190 plus stocks every morning before 7 a.m. These are out for today, 9/12, and we have 1, 5, and 20-day holding periods. Tesla's now showing zeros, which basically means the algorithm is saying it's not a good day to buy Tesla stock. Obviously, all for your entertainment purposes only. You have to do your own analysis. You can see down here General Electric's got some entry prices and so forth, but a lot of stocks today are zeros. Probably 50% are zeros today, and that's just the way the algorithms are pumping them out today. The way these works is if you buy in the one-day column, assuming your own analysis says it's a good idea, you buy a rough price that you decide and look using our prices again for entertainment purposes only, and close at the end of the next trading day. These are trading days, not calendar days, at a loss if you don't take your profit sooner. So the way this works is if you get in, you take your profit as soon as you get it, or get out, worst case, at the end of the prescribed holding period. And so there'd be the next trading day for the one day, 20 trading days for the 20-day column. Just before the market close, you get out at a loss, or take your profits as soon as you got them. Even if you got them today on the 20-day period, you'd take them today. So that's the way these work. You can get all of these for absolutely no cost, no credit card required at rbmresearch.com, which I will show you in just a minute. Let's go down here and look at, this is a beta program we put out for trend following. It's got a 30-day hold. These are all algorithmically generated. You can see it's interesting. The reason I stopped to show it to you, you can see it's got Tesla indicated as a short on here. So there's no entry price on here because we're still working out the splits from Tesla's split back a few weeks ago. Our system's still processing through. We know what this price should be. We're not listing it, but it is showing short, which is interesting. So it kind of conforms to my analysis that I did technically earlier. I'm not saying to short Tesla, but this system is saying that Tesla still technically is short. And you can see quite a few stocks on here. It's saying, again, for your entertainment purposes only, that they're shorts, including the S&P 500, which is interesting. But you can get all of these, not the betas, but all the 190 stocks that we follow, plus a lot of other things at rbmresearch.com, all out before 7 a.m., no credit card required. There's a link in the description below to RBM Research. You just go there and sign up and get them for free. We cover the stocks that I showed you. We cover the major forex pairs, BTC for the cryptos, and we cover the most liquid futures contracts, absolutely free, no credit card required. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that. If you believe in technical analysis, tell us that in the comment section below. If you don't believe in it, tell us in the comment section below and tell us why you don't believe in it. We'd love to hear it. We're huge algorithmic believers, but we also like technical analysis, especially moving averages, to get an overview of the markets. Keep in mind, everything's for entertainment purposes only, including our entry prices and our opinions. You have to do your own research, and you can't use our information and prices for anything other than entertainment, and you definitely trade at your own risk.